A couple times when I went to Union Chapel after I started going there every Sunday, there would be baptisms. And I just remember watching the baptisms and I would start tearing up because I kept thinking to myself, that could be me someday. I was not raised a Christian. My mother was Catholic. She went to an all-girls Catholic school, and my father was raised a Christian. He went to church every Sunday. But they didn't force me into anything because they wanted to leave it up to me to find out for myself what I wanted to do. Because of that, I didn't pay any mind to it for the longest time. After a while, I declared myself agnostic. I believed in God, but I didn't worship him. I didn't think that he had a big effect on me and that he was just there. After a little while, around my 8th grade year to my sophomore year, I was depressed. I was diagnosed with depression, and it was bad. It got worse to the point where it had to be critical that I receive help. I had a friend one day who came up to me because she said she just needed to. Something just told her to. And she talked to me and forced me out what was going on. And she told someone, and that someone told someone else, and that someone told my parents. So I finally got help. We both agree that it was God talking through her that day because she knew that something was wrong with me, but she didn't know what, so she prayed about it. And just that feeling just came over her, and that feeling saved me. So I got closer with that person, and they asked me, hey, do you want to come see me sing at Union Chapel? I was like, sure, because you're a good friend of mine, why not? So I went, and I listened to her sing. I was like, okay, that's cool, can I go home now? Of course, I stayed for the whole thing, but I didn't really pay attention to the sermon and what Pastor Greg was saying. But she kept asking me to come see her sing. And I remember specifically, there was one time where they had an interview on the screen about a man with alcoholism that just left him. I thought, if God can cure that man's alcoholism, can he fix me? And so little bits of hope just kept accumulating. That friend of mine asked me to go to a Christian Fields of Faith event, which is essentially a big concert where they have worship singers and speakers that come up and talk about their story. I'm not a big concert person, and I was having a rough day that day. I was determined not to have a good time. And I was sitting in the field just waiting for things to start. Just suddenly, out of nowhere, I just felt this feeling. And I got on my knees and I was bowing my head in prayer because it just felt right. Something happened in me. And I remember Jeff Mosier, the speaker, he came on and he said, I can feel Jesus here tonight. I thought about that for a minute and I agreed because I felt it. And it was amazing. It was the first time I'd ever felt that way. I had a smile plastered on my face the whole night because I felt like I had been moved in a way that I didn't think I could ever be moved in.